Okay guys, so before I dive into the depth of the Jailbreak map, which is the subject of our video today, welcome back to another video. Hey guys, I'm Hallucinating Hawk, or Hal, and today I'll be finishing a new video in the Jailbreak tutorial series. So this will be a tour of the map. So the map is really big and will take a lot of time to memorize, I'm gonna guess. But hopefully this can help you guys. I'm starting at really a good middle spot to start, I'd say, which is this military base right here. Alright, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about the places, or go into any secret places, really. I'm just going to show you guys the basics of what you need to know. Alright, so here we go. Really, in the middle of the map we have right here. Oh, that's cool. We have our military base, aka Area 51. So we have a jeep that spawns there. That is also where cops also spawn here. And there is a gun shop in that shed. And then you see that hole right there. That is where you can launch nukes from. That is also a spawn of the Airtail McLaren and the fighter jet. And also it's a spawn of the UFO, so that is a very useful place. Oh, and finally, that is one place where you can buy the extremely useful plasma pistol and force field launcher. Alright, so if we head over here, we have the main train station. So this is where the trains sometimes stop, and all of the time they go by here. See, we have one right here. This is the cargo train. Alright. I'm just going to show you guys the relevant places. So, here we have the museum, which is, honestly, I think the most useful robbery. Well, if you have game passes. If not, I'd say power plant. Alright. Now, just wait. I'd really like to look at this UFO right here. Okay. So now, right here, we have the secret cop base. So, we're just going to walk through here for the sake of the video. There's also a bank truck delivery place. And this is a really cool place. You'll need level 4 at least to get in here, which you'll do with contracts. There is a pen delivery. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So we have the map, which shows us where robberies and players are. So the green shows where robberies are. The blue shows just buildings, and then the yellow shows the prison. And so the white is cops, and the red is criminals. So we can see their bounty on top of their heads. It shows the money. If they're criminals, see, those people have 0. And this person over here has, it's hard to read, but okay, this boy Epic has 850 bounty, so that's a good way to know. And then there's also Camaro spawn here. It's pretty scenic. And then it drops off there. So I'm gonna go back to the UFO. Hopefully. Alright. I want to use flying vehicles so you guys can see more of the map. Okay. So here we have one of the many police stations, and I'll just show you guys. So the Subarus and a Camaro spawn here. Also the basic helicopter spawns. And there you can get some guns and Game Pass items. Alright, so now we're going... What the heck? Okay. This might get chaotic, there's a lot of people. And it looks like I will have to spawn another one of these, because that one is stuck under the bridge. Alright. So here we have the construction building, which has been being constructed for like the whole game, the time of the game, and I'm pretty sure it will eventually be a new robbery. And then here we have the tallest building in the game, with a ladder on this side. You can climb up there and parachute off. And then, almost in the very middle of the town, we have our control center, which they said they will shut down. So you have lots of things you can buy with Robux here. But, you know, that's your choice. I don't use it. I think it's a waste of money, but if you guys have a lot of Robux, it's your choice. Okay. Here we have our jewelry store, which people are currently going to start robbing. That is one of our robberies. And now I'm going to head this way. Alright. So if we go all the... You know what? I'm tired of using this vehicle. I'm using a roadster. Okay, so if we go all the way up here, up this long road, we can see the power plant, which is another one of our robberies. And if we keep following up the long bendy road, which is pretty annoying. Bear with me, guys. Guess you don't have to, but I mean, this should be a useful video. And finally, up all the way to the top, we have our jetpack spawn, which is a really useful item. Alright. So that does cost $50,000, but I'll probably talk about that in another video. Alright, now if we go into the ocean, I know this seems weird, and basically no one goes here. But here we have our secret power ship spawn, aka the Sloop. This is the probably most hidden $1 million vehicle. It is pretty cool. And yeah, that's basically that. Alright. Back to our roadster. Alright, now I must come. Here we go. Okay, so we're really near to the train station, you guys will see. Right now we're just on a beach. There's nothing you can do. Okay, well that was cool. Okay, here we go. But guys, we're back at the train station. There are also these ATM things at a lot of places where you can use to get codes or just special items. Okay, you turn over here, and you can see if you follow the train track, there is a big black tunnel. And that is the spawn / the end of the line for the trains. There are two of those, because it wouldn't make sense if there was only one. Alright, here we go. This is probably the most useful place on the map. The volcano building. Alright, guys. So, criminals can enter through that door. But only criminals can go through that one. But cops and crims can go through the other one. So, this is a specific level 4 spot where it's just basically the criminal version of that special base. And here we have our criminal map and our many Lamborghini spawns. Alright. So here we have one of the two collectors where you can bring the power plant or museum cash to. And then here we have our other one. And then back there we have a commander one. Our Wraith spawn plus the Game Pass stuff for Crime Boss. And then finally, we go over here. If you don't have any Game Passes, you can change into your regular outfit. Grab a pistol and or a shotgun and take the Lamborghini spawning there. Alright. So, we go out this way. And you can spawn right here. Okay, I'm going to now take the blade, because it's Adderall, I think, and flies. Okay. So, here we go. This is our $1 million spawning place where all but 2 of the $1 million vehicles spawn, and you can get them. Alright, and then here we have one of our 3 garages where you can spawn and customize cars. There we have, so all of those rectangles with that icon on them are places where the bank truck delivers, which we will talk about later in the series. Here we have our new dog shop where you can buy/readopt a dog. And I'm about to get arrested. Good thing I have a jetpack or I would be dead. Alright. Well, I'm glad they left us alone after that. Here we have our glider shop, where you can grab a glider, which is probably the most useful item in the game, but I'm not gonna lie, it is fun. Okay. Here we have the beloved, this is what you will all be going to probably a lot in this game. This is where you can, I think, buy guns and equip guns that you've already bought to fight police/criminals. Alright, we also have a shooting range here, but that doesn't do anything unless you want to practice your aim, which honestly no one does. Alright. So let's keep going. Over here at the big donut on top, we have our donut shop, where it is also a robbery. One of the 2 most easy robberies in the game where you just press and hold. And you can grab a donut which heals you. And then here we have our second garage, where there's 3 slots at this one. And then we have our bad gas station, where you can buy nitro for your car. And is that... Okay, some random guy got in my car. I'm just picking up for the sake of the video and also because he's shooting and being annoying. Alright. So, now I'll head over to the prison. Okay, here we go. So this is the prison. There's a police station, the biggest one, and the regular prison, the yard, and a garage where 4 cars spawn. This is where all prisoners spawn, and it is a huge place in the game. So we have our SWAT truck that spawns here, our patrol bike, our Surus, and our Deja. We also have Camaro spawns. And finally, the helicopter spawn. Alright. So we can go over here to the number. It might not be a 3 when you guys play, but it'll be whichever number of season it is, probably. This is a newish place. This is just where you can deal with your seasons and grab the level 10 vehicle. Alright. We got an Easter egg over here, I just saw it. So I thought, why not go to it? Okay. So... Okay, we have a random Jeep. That's not a Jeep spawn. I believe the only Jeep spawn is at the military base. Then here we have the other exit of our train tracks. And our other train station. Which is also where our ATV spawns. And we have a cop right there. Then we have our other gas station, which is where our pickup truck spawns, where we can get some nitro. And also, it is tied with the donut shop as the easiest robbery in the game. Alright, following the train tracks over here, we get our fire station, which is the spawn of a Camaro and a fire truck. And that is basically it for that. You go up this hill. You can go through this tunnel, but I'm going to go over it. Okay, now here is a pretty big place. Okay, we have the cargo plane. This is the airport, and this is another spawn of the airtail, the jet, and of course that cargo plane is a robbery. not one that I would suggest. And also we have our garage right here, and the only spawn in the whole map of our stunt plane. Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm not gonna rob that. It's not even very good. And then we have our just regular airport. Nothing you can do there. It's just a passing point. Then we have the calling cargo plane spot for bombs. Alright, you can follow this bridge. Or can't. Okay, we go across this lake. We have ourselves another garage. Forgot about all these garages. There used to be one at the military base too. So this is where you deliver your cash from the cargo ship, which is another robbery. Also, watch out for this hole. Don't jump in it or else you'll die. This is also where you deliver your money from the cargo plane. And of course, there we have our Ray spawn, which is just a car. And here we have one of our boat spawns. Okay, now I'm just going to finish. We don't have much else to cover. Yeah. Okay. There we have a cargo train. And then here is one of the train track places. And this is our other criminal base. So we have a Wraith and a Camaro that spawns here. Then in this building we have a shotgun and a pistol and a dressing place. If we go into here, this is just a crime boss place where people with the Crime Boss Game Pass can get stuff. So, you can use this place to deliver your money from the jewelry store, but that's about it. And that is also a spawn, so is the volcano base. Alright, now we have our final garage. Okay, they took out the side. Is that supposed to happen, or did I mean to do that? I'm not sure. But there we have 3 spawns. Okay, so there's the jewelry store. I think I already showed you guys that. And finally, here is the bank. Now, 1 minute, guys. I'll be back. I got it. Alright, guys, I am back. So the bank is also a spawn of the bank truck, which is another robbery. Okay, so just wait. Alright. So, finally, our other main location, which isn't so main, we have another gun shop right here. And then we have the beach with a jet ski spawn, which is just a water vehicle. Over here, yeah, I'm not going to continue talking about car spawns right now. Okay, finally, I'm going to show you where the apartments are. I think I might be missing one, but whatever. Okay, so we have one of our apartments here. We have another here. And finally, we have our last one over here. Okay, now you can also rent houses now, so I'm going to show you where the ones you can rent are. Alrighty, let's go. So you can rent this one over here. You can rent this one. You can rent this one. You can rent this one. And finally, you can rent this one. So that is basically the Jailbreak map. I mean, it is really big. I have seen when showing you guys this, and this is really just a lot of the basics. So, if I were to give you guys a tip about the map, honestly, you just need to play it a lot to get used to the map. But also, just practice knowing where the robberies are. That's really mostly what you need to play. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. So